Welcome back, everyone.
This is sponsored by Penn Station.
The best frickin' French fries on Hillsborough Street.
Just kidding, we wish it was.
I disagree.
What? Who do you think
Have
is
you
better?
had an Arby's curly fry?
Oh,
Garbage.
It's not garbage.
Garbage.
with horsey sauce.
Fantastic.
Little spicy.
On the side of your, like, mozzarella sticks?
That's how I know you grew up somewhere bougie, because y'all had an Arby's.
Arby's is not bougie.
Bougie.
We had
Consider
a
it,
McDonald's and a KFC for the longest time.
I consider Arby's what we used to get like when we were doing road trips.
Yeah,
It was
Arby's was like the one that was at every exit.
Yeah.
No.
Like in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Where the fuck have y'all gone?
West Virginia.
But, welcome back to Petri Dishing, guys. And guess what? We are all
Yay, for the first
We're all
time.
back together since
the first time,
episode.
My apologies for last week.
Same.
Anyways.
I want you all to know that Olivia did make me sick for one day after I ate the ice cream, and luckily I think I had a stronger immune system because it was like my throat hurt for like a day and then it was over.
That's not fully true. You may have gotten a lower count of said bacteria or whatever, virus or whatever.
She's jealous.
Okay, but the count, like the amount that you get is important. Like,
You're right.
So, because I didn't get it as bad as my roommates did.
Really?
Yikes.
But
But we're all alive and well, depending on your definition of well.
depending on what platform you're not listening to our podcast on, you will notice that I'm just gonna warn our SoundCloud listeners, like we have listeners, that we are moving the podcast from SoundCloud to YouTube because SoundCloud does not care about artistry.
Right. I care about money.
Yeah. Basically, it could be an easy fix, but it won't let us have, like, multiple hours on SoundCloud. So, fuck SoundCloud.
I guess it's not a problem if you're like a SoundCloud
Yeah.
rapper and all your music is like 4 minutes long
Right.
max.
Yeah.
But when we put out an hour production because we care about y'all.
Yeah.
We're giving you guys quality content and quantity content,
Yeah.
hour-long segment, but let's check out our YouTube channel. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, Petri Dishing. We still need to get our profile pictures and all that shit together.
We'll do it one day.
One day it'll happen.
It's not our
guys.
number
It'll
one
be
thing on our
A goal
to-do.
for the 20th episode.
Yeah.
The 20th episode.
We're gonna have that little like person username like little icon for the longest time.
Oh, yeah. It's fine.
Can I call you out for a second?
Yeah.
Are you wearing fake tanner?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I have really bad. My face
No.
is like yeah.
I
Please
just
calm me
noticed
down.
the
It's bad.
ankles.
No, my ankles. They're very. I have. Well, it's only jerkins, but I put a couple of layers on last night because I'm trying not to look really bad.
Why
It's okay, I
do
did
you
the
need
same
it
thing.
though?
I have formal tomorrow.
Um,
And last year I wore a black dress and I was really pale.
I
And
thought
it
you
just
looked
doesn't
really
look
good.
It's
Some
like
of those
only
pics-
noticeable on the ankles.
Oh yeah, I couldn't give a really fine fuck about my ankles, but
Like I looked at it and then I like looked at your face. I'm like, yeah, she does look tanner.
yeah. No,
I thought
it's...
maybe it was like the Texas sun.
Oh no, the Texas sun. Wow. Going into a spring break. We were in Texas. Well, I was in Texas over break. There was very little sun. It was kind of cold. But
Why Texas?
why Texas?
Mm-hmm.
My one friend, her family moved there like a year and a half or 2 years ago. I think. She was there all last summer, so they moved like the school year before that. So she went home to visit her parents and everyone. So we just went to visit and like sightsee while she was there. And then 3 of us left like halfway through the week, and then one stayed because her and the other one have been best friends for like ever, so they just stayed. And I needed to go back to visit my parents and family. But we went to Dallas, Fort Worth, saw a professional bull riding event, the world's largest honky tonk. I did not know what a honky tonk was,
Hell yeah.
but now I know the meaning of the word honky tonk, badonkadonk, because I used to sing that song when I was little. Yeah.
Oh man, that sounds like a good ass time.
Yeah, so I saw Scotty McCreery.
was
That
there?
I
I think
well,
it's-
it was his show.
Isn't it ironic?
Oh,
In
yeah.
Texas?
He was like on a mini tour, like tickets or like cover plus Scotty McCreery show. I mean, he was pretty far away, but like we were planning on making signs because we thought it was like a smaller, more of a division between like the bar area and like the concert venue.
Mm-hmm.
But like saying like Wolfpack, whatever, because it's like more significant when you're in Texas rather than here.
Mm-hmm.
But it was far away, but it was fun. Played like maybe an hour, but it was a lot of fun. Like, the dance floor was so much different than, like, a Cornerstone, say, for example. Because
Was there a lot of partner dancing?
It was, you just, like, partner, like, this in a big circle.
In it?
Yeah, and they're like, you can't see, but I'm dancing right now. And then they would twirl everyone and, like, dip them. So
they were doing, like, the country swing dance?
Yeah.
Oh, I went to a wedding in Texas, and they were doing that at the reception, and I was like, holy shit, this is goals. Like, I need to find me a man who can dance, like, at any event.
Yeah.
Like line dance?
No, like
a Texas,
dipping,
like a
spinning,
spinny.
to any
Like
song.
swing dancing?
Like, it was,
No.
like, kind of like swing dancing.
It's like a combination
but
of the
there's,
things.
like, real. I don't have to show the video. I'll find a
Yeah.
video. There's, like, this. I saw a video online, and it was, like, this couple was dancing, and they were really good at it. But theirs was, like, super advanced. They were doing, like, throws and twists and stuff like that, but it's really cool to see.
It was an
Sounds
adventure.
like swing dancing.
It is kind of like swing country swing dancing.
Oh, okay. Western. But what else were highlights? I don't know. Just it was like a culture shock. Just this one road that the honky tonk was on. It's like you're driving down. There's like a saloon here, a boot shop here, a belt buckle shop here. Like, I think there was like a bail bond. Like, it was just like a strip of like Texas, but it was like, unironically everything. It was just like real.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like fake saloon. Like it was all real. What you would think of. It was like I was in a different country because Texas wants to be their own country, but that's another segment.
Texas used to be Mexico, but I'm not saying anything.
Right. I've only been to, like, San Antonio and Austin, which is, like, the least Texan towns.
I think I would thrive there. I like
Yeah.
halfway thrived. Couldn't get it. I have a picture of me wearing a couple pictures of me wearing a cowboy hat. There's one of them that just, I feel like I could live in that. Here, let me find it while you guys talk. But it was interesting. I call myself a country fan now. I was converted. I don't like country music until after, on the way home. Got Spotify Premium and downloaded Country Kind of Love Spotify playlist. And just listen to it. I don't know. It just takes, I think, you being immersed to, I call myself a partial fan.
Was it like new country or like?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh wow.
That's a big hat.
It was very massive, and then the security guard at the gift shop was like, ladies, in his accent, of course, ladies, I love that you guys are looking at the merchandise, but you can't take pictures with the merchandise. I can't do an accent, that was terrible. But he was like, and I think he said a little more aggressively than that, actually, but we got a couple. He was just, I don't know why it was such a big deal, but
To take pictures with it? I
Yeah.
take pictures of merchandise all the time.
Yeah,
And
that's the
like, if
first
I'm
time
in a
I've ever been
Sephora and I'm
asked.
like, I don't know about this, I'll take a picture of it
Well,
and like go home and do my research.
I think it was
you know?
like the fact that it was like a novelty type of store instead of like a Sephora or something. They were like wanting you to buy it, to take pictures in it, to wear it and stuff before you like get what you want out of it, but without buying it. I don't know, but that was highlight. We didn't get to In-N-Out, but we did go to Whataburger. But I've had Whataburger before.
Whataburger is more Texan than In-N-Out though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that was more important.
Whataburger is good.
and yeah, it is. And then what else did we do? Just like explored like the city areas. I don't know, just like fun stuff. It was nice. I'd never been that. I never changed time zones before.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I felt
Ohio in
alone.
a different time zone.
Nope.
Mm.
So,
You didn't get to a
first
different time zone in Canada?
I stayed on this part, Ottawa.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I feel really lame when I found that out. But on the plane, once we landed, I was like, I'm in a different time zone now, and then it was fun. But
When I changed time zones for the first time, it was when I went to LA I was, like, looking at the time. I'm like, we're missing our flight. Because I forgot the times, like, changed.
Uh-huh.
We didn't miss our flight, by the way. We had 2 hours.
Yeah.
I don't play around with airports. I get there early. I'm not trying to.
I
Oh,
get
I get
there
there really
so
early.
early. Like,
Yeah.
I can't. I can't
3
do
hours
it.
I was,
for
like,
international
on the
flights
plane,
at
though.
least.
Like, I'm TSA pre-check, and I still get there, like, 2 hours.
Your pre-check, how much is that?
I don't remember how much it was. My mom got it for me. But you do have to go into, like, I had to go into RDU and, like, do an interview. But it wasn't really an interview. It was like, what's your social security number? Let me see your license. And that was it.
So, I want to hear about Cameron's alternative spring break.
Ooh.
And was it worth taking a class?
Um,
Was a class necessary?
that's a good question. So,
No.
some background. I was a team lead for an alternative spring break, which is basically, or alternative service break. It's basically, like, instead of, like, going to Cancun for spring break, you go to, like, different areas and, like, lend your service. Mine was a good service break because, like, we were teaching people while also, like, trying to help. There are some spring breaks, cough, cough, Rwanda, where they go and they basically are, like,
Voluntourism.
Yeah.
volunteerism, yeah. The class is, like, basically, like, we don't want to be voluntourists, but we're going to be voluntourists. They don't say that, but, like, it's,
I
like,
can
very
understand that.
massive, like, white savior complex.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, like, in this class that I had to take to be a team lead, somebody was like, I don't know what do you mean, like, mono eyelids? I'm like, you're joking, right? Like, you don't know that?
You've never heard the term?
So, yeah. My service break was Eastern North Carolina, so, like, it was basically, like, energy and justice and environmental justice.
See, but that's different because it's in North Carolina. Like,
Yeah.
you're serving your community.
And they're, like, good
basically.
ones. There's, like, one where they go to West Virginia. There's one where they go to San Francisco and learn about, like, gay rights there.
See,
So
those
it's
are
not, like, all
because, like,
bad.
that's
Yeah,
your
that's what I
country.
wanted
That's
to-
your,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, your
I want to go on a
community.
gay trip. That sounds like a good-ass time.
Okay.
I love San Francisco.
I've never been.
I wanna
That
go so
sounds
bad.
Pretty.
It's my favorite city in California. It's my favorite city in America, so
Really?
I
I
recommend.
feel like it would be
Right
mine
now,
too.
Charleston holds that.
I was gonna go to Charleston, and then my boyfriend got food poisoning.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
It
Damn.
was gross.
I heard about
Like
that.
usually, I can get in there and like hold
we say
someone's
his
hair.
name?
Sure.
Damn it, Clay.
And like hold someone's hair and it's fine. But then like
He has a long hair.
he has long hair.
Did it get
Yeah.
It's that girl
messy?
hair.
And like he'd already been throwing up for a few minutes when I discovered that he was throwing up, and I was like, when I opened the door to be like,
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna go help him, like,
You regretted it.
yeah, it wasn't like the sounds, it wasn't the like,
The smell.
yeah, it wasn't anything like the sounds. Usually is what get people. Like I don't care about the sounds, like yak all you want,
Yeah, the sounds
but
still get
it's
me.
the smell.
The smell gets me.
And it's, but only if you've eaten food and you're like sick. Because there's a, like, sick puke smells a certain way. Like, my sister got E. coli when we were in Ireland, and you can, like, smell the E. coli bacteria in her vomit. Like, it's disgusting. But, like, when you vomit regularly, like, you're nauseous or you're,
Like, I
you
think
know,
hungover,
drunk.
hungover throw up, it smells, but it's
It
like...
smells totally
it's
different than when
fine.
you're sick
Yeah.
throwing up.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Ugh. It was disgusting. But we went to the zoo when he got better.
Good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Columbia, South Carolina, and I went out with my friend, and then we went to Charleston for the day, and then we came back and went out to Columbia that night, and then I drove back home, and I worked all week.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take my check next Friday
To the
and
mall.
treat myself.
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it. Okay. Well, our spring breaks were exciting.
I would like had to stay off of Instagram and Snapchat because everyone was on a fucking cruise,
Yeah.
and I
Go
was
to the
like,
fucking
I
beach.
can't right now.
Yeah.
You
It was
know what?
exciting.
I would rather be like on a beach somewhere, but
Yeah.
you know where I am?
In the hospital.
In the colonoscopy room.
I did get to go to Oak Island
Mhm.
2 days.
That's fun.
It was fine. I didn't go swimming though
The
because
water there is nasty.
sometimes it is.
And there's a lot of rip currents and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's rip currents are bad off there.
I don't know.
I
I've
went to
never had a bad. I don't know.
I went to camp on Oak Island like a couple years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
I went in the water in a white swimsuit.
That's
It was never the same.
Oh, with the camp I was at for that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the name of it.
Casual.
Yeah.
I went to camp at like UNCW a couple times, but I don't know.
Just like church camp probably wasn't the same.
No, I went to marine biology camp.
No, I went to Jesus camp.
No.
We stayed
What up?
in a church camp for ASB. It was fun. I had no service. And the ladies were like, okay, everybody pray before we get our food. I'm like,
No.
we have some, like, people of not that religion.
Yeah.
Friend. Like, we had, like, somebody who was Jewish on our trip. I'm like, I'm not going to make him pray to a Catholic God.
Yeah, and also like if
They're
you're
the
not
same
religious,
God. They
you
just
shouldn't
don't
have to
think
pray.
he's Jesus.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I went to
it's complicated.
Jesus camp
Yeah.
for a summer, like 5th grade.
We'll get into the God who is God thing when we talk about circumcision. The
Oh
long-awaited
my God.
talk about circumcision
I know
is
you guys
happening
have been
today,
waiting.
folks.
There's 0
Yeah.
people listening to
It's
this.
been
true.
almost a month.
Just to
you guys have been
preface,
holding on to this.
I don't care who you think God is. I get to choose what I do with my son's penis.
So before we get into penises, we gotta talk about what's up top first. And we're talking about Hot Guy March Madness.
Wait, water check.
Water check first. Okay.
0.
For these thirsty hoes.
drank some
I had
juice.
a naked juice today.
Oh.
Had a naked juice today. I did have some water at lunch,
Just coffee.
and I just had some beer. Beer. Sounds
Beer.
weird.
I had a glass of water at lunch.
I had some juice. Some grape juice.
Oh, good.
Not wine, just grape juice.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hot Guy March Madness. Let's go.
This was brought to us by Matt Belisai. Thank you for creating this bracket that we will be using
Yeah.
to judge celebrities.
Also, I would like to note that I did not choose like solely on the objectification of human beings. I chose also on their bodies of work and how they represent
amazing.
themselves and a lot of their political opinions, honestly.
Wow, I wish
So
I was...
I looked at the whole picture because I felt bad just judging off of their body parts.
I did physical appearance only.
A lot of them, I'm like, I don't like this person. But then I was like, but he's more attractive.
Yeah.
See, I definitely in that situation would have chosen the person I like better. 100%.
I don't know any of them, / I am really off the ball. Or what's the phrase? Off.
I mean,
I'm not on the ball.
Yeah.
So
I'm off the ball.
I am not going to comment on this, but I'll make
Feel free
side
to throw it in.
discussions.
And
Yeah.
decide.
Okay, should we just go down the whole thing?
Yeah.
Alright.
Round 1. Noah Centineo versus John Boyega. Who you got?
Oh, the first one's not.
I put Noah
I put Noah
Centineo, but I kind of want to change it, honestly, because he got annoying on Twitter real fast.
He did.
So John Boyega is way less annoying.
He's British, too.
And he's
Yeah.
British. So he's probably funnier.
I put Noah Centineo.
Really?
I think British people are way funnier than American
I
comedians.
don't, I don't... British humor has to, certain kinds of British humor really hit me, and then but most of the time I find it, not very funny. I like a very dark sense of humor. Ironic stuff doesn't really get me as much. I like the in-your-face, darkest shit.
See, I like the dry, ironic humor, and that's what British people are. Like, they're dry humor every day, all day.
But I do love John Oliver. He is my favorite.
He's
But
good.
I don't think that even counts anymore because he's lived here for so long.
John Oliver?
Last Week
Jamie
Tonight?
Oliver?
No.
John Oliver. He's
Oliver.
a
He
late
looks
night
like
show.
a penguin.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
He
I-
talks about it all the time, so I feel okay to talk
Kinda
about
I
it.
only
Yes.
watch Trevor Noah. I'm
I
a one-trick
love Trevor
pony.
Noah.
He's good, yeah.
I like him too. Okay, so who did you pick?
I put Noah.
I put Noah as well. Okay. Noah's the winner. So the next rack.
These two being put against each other in the first round really felt like a personal insult.
It
to
was
me.
an attack.
It was an attack.
What is it?
Henry Golding
Gael
versus
Garcia Bernal.
I don't know either of them again.
Gael.
Gael Garcia Bernal, I fell in love with.
He
There's
has-
a love story with us. I fell in love with him when I watched A Little Bit of Heaven. Have you seen that movie?
No.
He
It's a chick
has
flick.
eyes, he has, I don't know how to describe it. He has, honey eyes, they're like so beautiful and like soulful.
He has a kind face. Like,
He
just
does.
looks
That's what it
kind.
is.
Like, he
Yeah.
looks like a kind human being who would just hug you all day long. And in a little bit of heaven,
And
that's
has
what
an
he was.
accent.
And he was a
He
doctor.
hasn't aged a goddamn day.
He hasn't.
in
And
his
his
life.
work in Coco, amazing.
And then Henry Golding, for those who don't know, is the guy from Crazy Rich Asians.
And he was great in that.
He was also in A Simple Favor.
Ooh, true. True.
I chose Henry because
I chose Henry as
like,
well.
I chose
I like
Gael.
his body.
I chose GGB.
Okay. So,
Harry Styles versus Oscar Isaac.
Harry.
Harry. Sorry, Oscar.
Sorry.
He's old.
But Harry just brings me back to my, like, high school days. Like, he's A1
You have
since
to-
day one.
Yeah, you gotta do it for your, like, prepubescent self.
I've, like, said this before. Like, One Direction fanfiction is, like, so aggressive, and, like, they always make Harry Styles an asshole. But, like, when
not.
I think about it, I'm like,
He's a sweetheart.
He's a
I
nice
would let
boy.
Harry Styles, like, spit on my face. Like, honest to God.
But he wouldn't. He would never.
Yeah, he
That's
wouldn't,
the
but
thing
if
that
he
I
wanted
about
to,
him. Like,
You would let him.
his
Yeah.
shirts say treat people with kindness.
Yeah.
That says all you need to know. Okay. Diego Luna or Timothee Chalamet?
Timothy.
Obviously. Like, I don't even know who Diego Luna is. What is he in?
He was in Star Wars.
When? I
He's
saw
also
Star
an
Wars.
old
I don't
man.
remember
Not
him.
like, it
I
was
found
one
it
of
very
those...
weird that, like, Diego Luna and Oscar Isaac have very, very, very different body types and, like, facial, like, characteristics than Harry Styles and Timothee Chalamet, and I feel like this was a setup.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they were being intellectually
Well, I feel
honest, they
like-
would have put Harry and Timmy together and made
Yeah.
them fight it
Nah.
out. Uh-huh.
That would be...
I mean, that's what
That's
ended up
next
happening
round.
the next
Yeah.
round. Yeah.
He was in, like... It wasn't, like, one of the main plot lines. It was, like,
A side.
a side one,
A
yeah.
side piece.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't remember him, and
Oscar
I googled him,
Isaac.
and I still didn't remember
Yeah.
him. Okay. Joe Jonas versus Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B.
Michael
Jordan.
B. Jordan.
Michael
I
B.
picked
Jordan.
Joe
Oh my
because,
God,
like, I
I'm
never,
offended.
ever got the appeal of Michael B. Jordan.
How?
I'm gonna be honest.
Beautiful.
He's beautiful.
It's not
face,
Michael
his
Jordan, the
everything.
basketball player.
I know
mean,
Michael B. Jordan. I googled him,
Oh my
and
god.
like I remember him from certain things, but I also couldn't, like,
Black Panther, like
yeah,
Apollo.
yeah. I remembered his face, like.
Fruitvale Station, that shit hurt.
But Joe Jonas was like even more A1 since day one than Harry Styles. Like,
That's true.
That's elementary school.
Joe
That's
Jonas
true.
is just
I've
boring,
graduated from
nice
Joe Jonas
boy.
to
I
Michael
mean,
B. Jordan.
I was more of a Nick girl.
I was
Yeah,
always
but
a
wasn't
girl.
everyone?
But Michael B. Jordan's like
No.
just not that cute to me. He doesn't appeal to me.
Okay.
Next.
Okay, that's fine. Ryan Reynolds, Mahershala Ali. I'm proud of
I
myself.
chose I
heard-
chose Mahershala.
Me too.
I chose Ryan because I'm a basic bitch.
Ryan again just doesn't do
I
it
like
for
his
me. I
humor.
miss it. Like I don't
His
get
Twitter
it.
humor makes me laugh really hard.
Wait, is Ryan Reynolds the one who's
Yeah.
married to Blake Lively?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of the other Ryan.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I
Ooh.
should have chose Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Gosling, he's a little weird.
He's odd.
Yeah.
But you also think Mahershala
But have you seen
Ali
him
is,
in,
like, he's beautiful. Like he's godlike. You know what I mean? Like he's
Who?
another level. Mahershala
He's
Ali.
a very beautiful man.
Like
But he's like a
he's
lot older.
chiseled.
Like
He,
I
like-
look at him and I'm just like, oh, he's way too old for me.
I,
Not that
I
Ryan
never
Gosling.
get that
See,
from someone.
I look at someone and I have to look at like their age range. Like, is it appropriate? Like,
No, but then this is like
because
going
if you're too
forward, but-
outside of my like age range, I'm like I look at you as more like an authority figure than like someone.
See,
that
that's
I would wanna have
absolutely not true for
sex
me,
with.
especially
I do the
with
same.
Joe Manganiello coming up. Oh,
Oh, I like him a lot,
but he's older.
he's
probably
older,
the same
but
age.
he rocks the salt and pepper. Like he has a young face though. Like,
Wait, that guy's hot. I'm just thinking about who that is.
the
They're, like,
werewolf
the
from
same
Twilight
age.
from True Blood.
Joe, if he's what I'm thinking of, let me just.
He's married
But
to
Mahershala
Gloria. From,
Ali has a
It
young
sounds like
face
you
too.
know a lot
Okay,
of these
yep,
people.
no, I know who that
Alex.
Well, once you guys mention it, like, and then start talking about what they're in.
I don't know.
I don't know their
disagree.
names
I
right off the top
disagree.
of my head.
Okay, next round. Jesse Williams or Sterling K. Brown.
Jesse Williams.
Jesse Williams.
Jesse
I put
He's.
I meant
I think
Sterling.
he's in.
Grey's Anatomy, right?
Yeah, he's in Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
That's what I know him
Which
from.
one?
Sterling. He's the like light skinned.
Sterling's not in Grey's Anatomy.
No,
Jesse.
Sterling
Yeah.
is in.
Oh,
This Is
Jesse
Us.
Sterling's
Williams.
This Is
Oh
Us.
my god, he's hot. Okay.
Sterling is in This Is Us, yes.
Damn.
Who is KJ Apa?
I had
He's
to
in
Google him.
Riverdale.
Is he the main guy?
Is he the
Yeah,
ginger?
he's the redhead one.
Tell how I feel
Oh
about
shit,
him.
that changes things.
I Googled him and then I was like, nah, I think. But let me double check.
I chose Rami Malek just because, like...
I love him.
Yeah.
God.
He's just so weird.
No, because
Rami,
I remember Googling him and being like, yeah, with red hair, you look pretty cool, but, like, your real self is just very average looking.
Yeah, and that's why I like Rami.
I like the red hair. Rami is he's very unique and he's very
beautiful.
talented.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to get down to this side?
Yeah.
Completely do this side, and then we'll do the other side, and then we'll do the final showdown with our picks.
Okay.
Okay, next round, we all picked Noah.
Nuh-uh. I changed it to John.
John. Okay, so...
like, if we just go, like, each one of us, like, I had John versus Gael, and I chose Gael. Because, again, his body of work is just better and more impactful for me as an individual. And I think he's more attractive.
I was against Noah Centineo and Henry Cho. It's not Henry Cho. Henry Golding, and I chose Henry because Noah Centineo is weird.
He's a little
Good point.
wild.
Good point.
I had between Noah and Henry, and I chose Noah because I could just tell him to shut up and just look at him. So that's what I did.
Okay. Next one down.
Okay, I had Harry and Timothy, and honestly, it was hard, but you know what? Harry walked so Timothy could run. Let's be real. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. And so Harry has to win, so it was Harry.
I was against Harry and Timothy as well. It was very hard, but the thing is, I kind of think Harry's gay, so I chose Timothy. But then again, like I said, if Harry Styles wants to spit on my face, you're welcome.
Harry Styles want to do
spit
anything.
a euphemism for cum?
Yeah, sure.
No, like
Just
actual like
saliva.
actual saliva on my face. I'm down.
Okay.
People are into that. I don't understand.
I was down between Harry, and Timothy, and I also chose Timothy because I feel like Harry would just be gone a lot, and he gets a lot of attention. Not that Timothy doesn't, but it's like a different level. And also, I was never like super obsessed with Harry. Like, he wasn't my guy for One Direction.
He was my guy.
He wasn't my guy in 1D, so.
Who was your guy?
My guy, well, it was Zayn, and then Zayn left, and it was like a tie between Zayn and Niall. But Niall, like, Zayn is that guy like you just want to like have that wild hot affair with, and Niall is the one you want to be with forever.
Honestly, like, opposite with Zayn, but like I love Niall.
Niall is the ride or die. He is the one.
I think it was Alex who like one time said like Niall is like a baby boy. I'm like, yes.
He is
a baby boy.
Like a baby boy. Just
During One Direction, I had a lot of trouble like choosing between Harry and Niall, but I always went to Harry instead of Niall because Harry had more talent, in my opinion.
We might have to go outside.
Like, his vocal talent and range, you've got to admit,
I think
is
like Niall like had to grow into it.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep going down, or do you want to go who won between?
Let's go all the way down.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then I had Joe Jonas versus Mahershala, and I chose Joe. No, I chose Mahershala, actually, because he looked like a real man, and Joe was second choice in the Jonas Brothers, so of course he's going to be second choice in this. Yeah.
Mine was against Michael B. Jordan and Mahershala.
Next.
What?
Mahershala?
Mahershala.
Okay, yeah.
We're probably butchering that.
Yeah, we're really sorry. And I chose Michael B. Jordan because every time like I think of Michael B. Jordan, I think of that one vine that's like, "Hi, my name's Michael a B, and I've been afraid of insects my whole life," and it just makes me laugh. And plus, like, Michael B. Jordan's hot.
Yeah. I was down to Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Reynolds, and I went with Michael B. Jordan because he has like beautiful skin, like, and a beautiful face and like a beautiful body.
His face is just.
Oh, I know.
I don't know. It just does it for me.
Yeah.
He was in like one movie with like Miles Teller, and he wasn't that cute. But then like
He's
he got
glowed up.
buff.
He's glowed up.
he
I know
grew
what
up.
it is. He has a weird mustache situation. It turns me off every time.
Nope, I don't.
That's
fuck
what
with
it
that.
is.
Nope.
That's what it is. When I
like
googled him,
sans
it's
mustache.
all mustache.
No, I don't do that.
And I think that's what did it for me, because if I see a picture of him without his mustache, which I haven't found yet, and I've scrolled through like 20 pictures, then I think I would be more attracted to him. But mustaches are ruiners of faces, in my opinion.
I agree.
Okay. That's what it was. I had to know, because everybody was feeling a different way. Okay, what's next? Jesse Williams versus Rami Malek is what I had. Rami?
Rami.
And I chose Rami. Because I think he is a work of art as a human.
I was also against Jesse Williams and Rami Malek, and I chose Rami just because, like, I don't really know Jesse Williams that well, but I know Rami Malek, and I love Rami Malek.
I was between Sterling and Rami, and I went with Rami for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then if we go back up on that side and do our final four. Okay, so I have it down to Gael versus Harry. And this took me a while, but I've put more time and effort into loving Harry Styles. So much so that he's got to make it to, like, the final four. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, so much love there. So I chose him.
I was against Henry Golding and Timothy, and no surprise, I chose Timothy.
I was between Noah and Timothy, and I went with Noah because while I like Timothy as a person, I'm not as attracted to his body type. He's just so skinny.
Mm-hmm.
And I really don't like a skinny guy with, like, you either have to have, like, muscle tone and be skinny, or you have to be, like, kind of like a thick dude, because I don't want to feel like I'm going to hurt you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's where I stand on that.
Okay. For my other finals, I guess final 8, it was Mahershala versus Rami. Rami?
Mm-hmm.
Rami.
I had it right. I'm sorry. I forget everything. And I chose Rami.
I was against Michael B. and Rami, and I chose Rami.
I was with Michael B. Jordan and Rami, and I chose Michael B. Jordan.
Ooh. Okay. And then my final 2 on that side, we'll just go ahead and get it done, is Harry versus Rami. And I had to choose Harry because my love for him is years deep.
Unending.
And unending. I'd also like to say of all the Jonas Brothers, I connect with his solo work the most. Not at all the Jonas Brothers. One Direction, sorry.
Okay.
Getting all of my boys mixed up.
My final 2 on that side were Timothy and Rami, and I chose Timothy.
I was between Noah and Michael B. Jordan, and I went with Michael B. Jordan.
Right.
Beautiful.
Flip it over to the other side.
I think this is where we get pulled.
Can I start?
Yeah.
Okay. So, between Jason Momoa and Shawn Mendes, I chose Jason Momoa for fucking obvious reasons.
It's obvious to me as well. He's tall with the hair and the body, and he's tall and
hair,
the hair and the body. And also, everything he's in, I'm like,
amazing.
hell yeah,
he's
fucking
amazing.
go.
You know what? I would watch anything with him in it.
Yeah.
I would watch him fucking, like, walk down the street, like,
so
for 3
badass.
hours. He is, and he has, like, this energy about him. I've been, like, a fan since, like, Khal Drogo. Like, and he was, like, a big, scary guy who, like, barely
that,
talked.
like, big, scary.
And would, like, killed people for fun, and I was like, Like,
he's got the, like, what's that bull who's really nice? But he's huge and scary.
Ferdinand?
He's got a Ferdinand the Bull kind of vibe.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And so that's why I like him. Because that's what I'm into. Okay.
And then it was...
Oh, I chose Shawn Mendes.
Oh.
Because, I don't know, I just feel like Shawn's more like, I don't know.
Shawn Mendes is a whisper of a boy. Jason Momoa is
a
a shout
scream
of a man.
Yes.
And I'd rather have a whisper of a boy. I don't want, like, a boy, but, like, he's legal.
Thanks for clarifying that.
Yeah.
No, I want a grown-ass.
I disagree, but I understand.
So, Nick versus Riz.
Nick.
Nick.
Because,
Yeah.
like, again, so many years invested in him, and now that they're back together, more years are going to be invested in him. Because now he's married to Priyanka, and I love her too.
Yeah.
So, like, I can love them both together.
I like Priyanka and I like Nick. Them together,
She's
still
just
is
so
weird to
regal.
me. Yeah.
I love them together. I love it.
It's so
I
odd.
still think
weird.
about Nick Jonas as like a 16-year-old boy though,
Yeah.
so I have a hard time understanding
Yeah.
either of them together.
Anthony versus Ben. I don't know who.
I didn't know who Ben
Whishaw
was.
is.
I need to Google it
I
right
think
now.
he was in Paddington. Somebody on this list was in Paddington.
The bear?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say the bear.
Does anyone know who Manny Jacinto
Yeah,
is?
he's in The Good Place. He's so hot.
Oh, let me Google that.
No, he's not cute.
Let me see.
Ben Whishaw?
Oh,
Ooh,
no. Oh,
I don't
no.
That's a hard pass.
If you like grimy boys,
Yeah, some people, to be fair, are into
Yeah.
grimy boys.
we don't judge.
I judge.
Well, I think we all choose Anthony on that section.
100%.
Anthony, 100%. Oh.
So the next one was Manny Jacinto. Jacinto, thank you. Versus Zac Efron. I chose Manny because I love him in The Good Place, and he's just hot, you know?
He is. Yeah, I also chose Manny because Zac Efron is way too short.
He's also, like, getting weirdly, like, I feel like he's not growing taller, he's just growing out.
He is. He's getting short and squat, not just short.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you can be short, because, like, I'm 5'0", I don't care. But, like, if you're just short and, like, wide, it's like...
Yeah, I get really annoyed with guys on Tinder who are like, I'm 5'11", because that matters.
Shut up.
I'm like, I am 5'3". Literally anyone is taller than me. Like, you just need to, like, shut up.
Yeah, just chill.
Shut up. Like, really, literally, I'm not gonna bust out the measuring tape, like, when we meet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna put on my profile 5'3", because that matters. With the capital letters and lowercase letters, like the SpongeBob meme.
Right.
I should do that.
Ooh, that's funny. Okay. Idris Elba versus Joe Manganiello.
Oh, wait, no, Idris
No.
versus Penn.
Sorry, that's...
You jumped ahead.
I did jump ahead. You
That's
guys know
where
who
I
I
was.
choose.
I chose Penn.
Just Idris.
I chose Idris because he's, again, a scream of a man rather than a
Scream
whisper of a boy.
That's what...
I don't know Idris that well, and I've had a hard time picking Penn because I saw You, and it was fucking weird.
I still haven't seen that. I need to get
Yeah,
on
but
that.
see, Penn, I've disliked every single character he's ever played. His character in Gossip Girls annoyed me more than almost any character I've ever encountered in my life.
But did you see Easy A? Because he's in that.
That was him
Valid
at Easy A.
point.
I really
Valid
loved
point.
him
Yeah.
in Easy
He
A.
was redeemed a little bit in Easy A, but
He's one of those actors you
he's just
forget
not
about.
that attractive to me. It's just, I feel like maybe because he looks like he could be my brother.
Oh.
I feel that way.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
So, Joe Manganiello versus Dev Patel. I gotta give it to Joe.
Joe.
I did Dev.
I have been a True Blood. I don't even remember if they had a fan name, but I watched True Blood, like, religiously.
Yeah, you got me
He's
into
my
it.
man. It's a great show.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zayn versus Chadwick.
Oh, but Dev is really attractive, and that was a hard choice for me. I'm gonna be real. Okay, continue.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say Joe too? Did I give everyone a chance to say?
I said Joe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did Dev. Okay. Zayn versus Chadwick. I went with Zayn because
Zane.
I went with Chadwick Boseman.
interesting that you went with Chadwick but not Michael B. Jordan.
Because of the mustache! I hate it so much! Chadwick
has
does not look like Michael B. Jordan
he has
at
like
all.
a whole goatee with the mustache.
No, he does not have a mustache the way that Michael B. Jordan has a mustache. I disagree. Look at him.
He is the opposite
He
of a
has
mustache.
the beard with no mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like.
It's too thin.
That's what I want. And
Sorry,
he
Chadwick.
looks nothing like Michael B. Jordan, like nothing. Like, he is way more attractive. His head shape is more attractive. His, like, just everything about him, his style, his body of work, done.
So it's tripping. John Cho versus Tom Hardy. I didn't even Google who John Cho was because Tom Hardy's mouth does not quit. You know
I don't think Tom Hardy's that attractive.
I chose John Cho.
Who's
Yeah, I
John
chose Cho as well.
Tom Hardy.
John Cho.
Are you insane?
No, because look at John Cho. Like, look at him. Look at him.
He's like put
Oh,
together.
he's that guy from Kumar and what's his face?
Yeah.
No, I can't even.
Oh, I'm
so
sorry.
fucking
I think
dumb.
he's a cutie.
I've never
He's
seen that
cute,
movie.
but he's like the same way. Like, I don't like guys who look like.
He does not look like a whisper. He does not look like
He
a whisper.
does. He looks like a
like
boy.
he
He looks
like
put
a little
together.
boy.
he's like a grown man. He's just not muscular.
I don't.
He's not a
I
whisper.
don't need.
disagree.
I don't need a buff guy, but I don't like a guy who
Yeah.
looks like a twig.
He doesn't
I
look
do
like
not
a twig.
Like,
He looks like a normal human being. Look at those shoulders. Look. Like, He does
has
not
a
look
skinny
like
neck.
a twig. No, he doesn't. I disagree.
I like a thick neck.
Fundamentally.
Okay, we're gonna go on to the second round because obviously we have some. This side is controversial.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had Jason versus Nick, and of course it's Jason.
Mm-hmm.
I had Sean versus Nick, and I chose Sean.
I had Jason versus Nick, and I also chose Jason.
Anthony versus Zach. Anthony, of course.
I
Anthony looked so good this season on Queer Eye. Can
need
I
to
just
watch
say
it.
He did
he
look
did an
good. I love
exercise
him.
episode, like, and it was wow.
He's a beautiful man.
He really is.
I had Anthony versus Manny, and I chose Anthony.
I had Anthony versus Manny, and I chose Manny. I just thought he was more attractive.
That's your
I can
right.
respect that.
Yes.
You're right.
I had Idris versus Joe, and I chose Joe.
I had Penn versus Dev, and I chose Dev.
I had Idris versus Joe, and I chose Joe.
For I had Zayn versus Tom Hardy, and I went with Tom Hardy because once again, that mouth don't stop.
I don't know.
He's got the most beautiful.
He looks like
lips
every
ever.
other famous white man
Yeah,
I know.
he really does.
Have you forgotten what he looks like?
No, I know
Well,
exactly
no,
what he looks like.
he's-
Like, I'm imagining him in my head right now, and I'm like,
I'm imagining him
take
in my
it or
head
leave it.
in a Speedo, and it's just like,
He has
okay.
tattoos, and he has he has these lips that I really like.
I am looking at his face in my head right now, and I'm like, eh.
I don't.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I had Zayn versus John, and I chose Zayn. Here's the thing. I hate Zayn's personality after he left One Direction.
Yeah.
But, like, he's so attractive.
Wait, who did
Gives
you
me
choose?
Fuckboy vibe.
Yeah, you chose Tom Hardy. Okay. Zayn gives me too many fuckboy vibes as well. I agree. And in my one, I had Chadwick.
You're telling me the guy from Kumar and whatever is hotter than him?
Yes, look, he's not
Let
cute.
me see.
He's
Are
not
you shitting me?
attractive.
Can I see this?
He's okay.
Like, his hair has so
I
much
think
gel
him
in
with a
it.
beard is a little better.
Like, that's it's not
think he's
that
cute.
nothing
I
about
think
that
he's
is
hot.
no.
I'm
No.
suck his
Looks
dick on
old.
sight.
Alright.
That was too much. Sorry.
He's just
I
like
just said
for
Harry
the
Styles
children.
could spit on my face.
I know.
That's not too much.
That's never too much.
I don't know. He just looks like a
We're gonna
blank
agree
sheet of
to-
paper.
You know what? Whenever I like bring home someone and I said, "Oh, I'm engaged to him," don't tell me if you think he's ugly.
I would never. Yeah, he's absolutely beautiful and a perfect match for you. Yay! But like when it's a celebrity and we're probably never gonna breathe the same oxygen as them, then I can be
That's
like,
okay.
nah, he ugly.
Okay.
Which he's not ugly. He's just way too basic.
I had Jason versus Anthony, and of
Did you
course
say
I went
who
with
you
Jason.
chose for the last one?
Because I know Jason is for sure straight.
I had Chadwick versus John Cho, and I chose Chadwick. So
Oh, sorry, we got caught up. I didn't.
Oh, you're good. I also have very limited social energy right now, so I'm just here listening, enjoying the combo.
Go ahead.
I had Jason and Anthony, and I chose Jason.
I had Sean versus Anthony, and in my opinion, I think, like, Sean walks so Anthony could run. So I chose Anthony.
Oh, I very much disagree. They're totally different.
Yeah.
I feel like they have the same. They both like a very feminine energy. But
Everyone,
then they're like,
everyone has
and they're
conspiracy
Canadian.
theories that like Shawn Mendes is gay. I don't think he's gay.
I don't think he's
just,
gay.
I think he's just sensitive.
yeah.
And people talk a lot of crap about his
I feel like-
sexuality.
I definitely feel like he would have like come out if he was gay.
Yeah,
Just let men be vulnerable,
I agree.
and that's why. I
But
chose
that's also
Sean.
why I don't think Harry's gay, because he would have. I feel like he also
But,
would have
like-
come out if he was gay.
Harry does like gay
Have
shit.
you listened to Medicine? It's literally about him sucking dick.
Well, yeah, but he can suck dick and not be gay. He can be bi.
Okay.
I thought bi is like a subgenre of gay. If you're bi, you're
Well,
gay.
but like the important
You could be
thing about
queer.
him being bi is that I still have a chance with him. That's
yeah,
you know what I mean.
that's
Like
how I felt about Anthony. And then it was like him and Jason, and then Jason is for sure thing. And also he just kind of blows Anthony out of the water because they're like two different like types of masculine energy.
But see, that's the thing. Even if Harry Styles was like tomorrow, he came out and he was like, I'm only into dick. Sorry. I'd still love him just as much.
Yeah.
I'm realizing that I'd love him just as much. I'd still be just as obsessed with him.
But this
and
is
he'd still
hot
get just
guy
as far.
March Madness.
He'd still be a hot guy, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
But he couldn't be a hot guy that, like, would sleep with me.
None of these are gonna be hot guys that sleep with me.
Last on their mind.
You can't start this hypothetical.
And
But,
then
like,
not follow
If
it through.
Anthony's on here, like, and Harry
Yes,
came out
but
tomorrow and
it's
was like, I
created-
only like dick, I'd be like, you're just as beautiful. You're just as much of a hot guy in March Madness 2019. You deserve to go just as far. Just because you only want to suck dick does not make you any less attractive as a human.
That's true.
But this list was created by a gay man. Let's keep that in mind.
Right, so, again,
Even better.
Same situation, even better.
Has everyone given their choice? Okay.
For their final four?
Yeah.
Or final eight?
I came down to Joe and Tom, and I chose Tom.
I came between...
Wait, I didn't do...
Oh, yeah. I think you just got caught up.
Yeah, okay. So, for the first part, I had Jason versus Manny, and I chose Jason Momoa. Do I say the next one? 2?
I had Joe and Tom, and I went with Tom.
I had Dev and Zane, and begrudgingly, I chose Zane.
I had Joe Manganiello, and just so we don't think it's Nick Jonas, or no, Joe Jonas. You know, just so we don't get confused. And Chadwick, and I chose Joe Manganiello.
Between Jason and Tom, I chose Jason. So my final two were Michael and Jason.
Don't reveal who
No,
won
not yet. Okay.
Yeah, you go first.
My final two on this side were Anthony and Zane, and I chose Anthony.
Okay.
Ooh.
My final ones were Jason Momoa and Joe Manganiello, and I chose Jason Momoa. So my final two were Harry versus Jason.
My final
Two very different men.
Very different men, but I love them so much.
My final two were Timothy and Anthony.
My final two were Michael B. Jordan and Jason Momoa, and the winner was Jason!
Who was your winner, Cam?
My winner was Timothee Chalamet.
My winner, this was very difficult for me because Harry has such a place in my heart, but Jason is the winner. Jason's the winner.
Jason is all the winners.
This is like the cover of Sarah's romance novels.
He for real is. Y'all don't know this, but like I'm addicted to that shit.
Oh, I think we all know
I
that.
think we all know that.
It's so good.
Yeah, I think we all.
They always have a happy ending. It's a fun little story. It's a great way to like kill time.
Love that.
Yeah.
So Jason is our winner.
Before we get into circumcision, I should probably say that we're at 47 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So we should probably maybe skip that for another day.
Well, we can all watch
can-
the documentary and come back next week
Yeah.
maybe with that. I know we keep pushing off circumcision, but like I feel like we need more
do.
than
We
13
need to, like,
We need
minutes.
to
Start
dedicate
and-
straight the whole.
Yeah.
Let's talk the whole time,
or at least half the time. Like,
half the time
yeah.
at least. But like hell, we spent like an hour on a hot guy bracket. We could talk about circumcision
Yeah.
for like
for way
majority
longer.
of the podcast.
Okay. Then let's use the rest of the time talking about Student Giving Day and unpaid internships.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a
So-
good one.
If you don't know what Student Giving Day is, it's basically at NC State, it's like a day where like the university asks all seniors to donate to their endowment.
What a joke.
Yeah. Just to like keep everything in mind, we pay $22,000 a year to
As
this
in-state
university.
students. We are all
As
in-state.
in-state students.
And they're asking us for more money while they're currently receiving our tuition money.
It's also,
Currently.
I find it hilarious that it's also during like the graduation fair. So I'm going to have to go there to buy my cap and gown. and
No,
all
order
that
it
shit.
online and pick it up and you can avoid that whole shit.
Really?
Yeah, I ordered mine online. I'm going to go pick it up tomorrow so that I don't have to show my face at grad fair.
How long did it take you to order it?
I ordered it and they said it was at Tally like the next day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
we'll do that then.
Good, because I
Like
need it for
tomorrow,
my
today.
I have to take pictures.
Me too.
But
I haven't even thought about any of that.
I haven't thought
my
about
mom
pictures
called me
still.
like a year ago and was like, I scheduled your photographer for graduation photos, and I'm like, Literally hasn't even crossed my mind.
Yeah, I don't think my mom would give a fuck if I didn't do that, but...
I'm doing them for free because a girl in my sorority is building her portfolio, and she's very good, so... I'm excited. Free pics. I can pass along info if you were wondering.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Sweet.
We can all, like, do a joint pic.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
I
I want you guys to be
thinking.
there when I
Yeah.
take pictures. We can all take pictures
So-
together. I also need to figure out what the hell I'm going to wear to graduation.
Ooh, yeah.
So we can do that.
White
So
dress
this, we
or
can go to the
something?
mall. We can go to Sephora,
Mhm.
buy our skincare
Mhm.
and our eyeliner, and also look for graduation.
I can't do this weekend. I have to write I just...
My mother's coming in town, so.
Oh, Lord,
We will be
Lord.
going to
Yeah, I'm free limited this weekend.
Can we maybe make plans not on the podcast?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You keep forgetting that.
You guys don't want to
So
go
yeah,
to
back to
Sephora with
student
us?
giving day.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous, and if you would refer to John Mulaney's sketch on how upset he was when he got alum mail, this isn't even alum mail. We are students right
Currently
now.
students, not even graduate, don't even have a diploma yet, and they want donations from
Where
us.
do you think students are going to get this money from?
I don't even carry around cash. Like, they're probably like, oh, we take Venmo. Like, no. I don't want to give you anything. Honestly, I find it insulting that you're just out here begging me for money. Like, you're not, like, the
It's tacky, honestly.
Especially when, like, they're reaching out to people that are going to grad school next year. Like, they reach out, like, here still.
Right.
I feel like if they're going to contact people, they should contact people that aren't, like, continuing to stick around.
They're trying.
Yeah, and I'm continuing to stick around. I'm going to this institution for 2 more years, and they're asking me for money, like sending me emails, and I'm like, I'm already giving you money, and I'm probably going to serve you as a TA, and you're getting a lot of free labor out of me.
Yeah, you're
so
getting
don't ask me
a
for a
lot.
single dime.
Yeah.
Not a single dime. Hate it.
Yeah.
Speaking
get-
of... Yeah, continue.
I'm gonna get on my like high horse. Not high horse, but like my soap bucket, whatever that is.
Soapbox.
Soapbox.
Get up there, girl.
Yeah.
All the way.
So, if you don't know, which you probably
I'm
don't,
ready for this.
I'm part of a campus club called Climate Reality Project, and it's basically like our like goal is protesting the university to be more sustainable. And this semester, our goal is to protest the university to divest their endowment, which is all the donations the university gets from students and alumni from fossil fuels into something more sustainable. So for like months, we were under the impression that they had only about $1 million or so in fossil fuels. It turns out today that our student newspaper broke the news that we have $43 million in fossil fuels. That is 4% of our entire endowment. Our endowment is $1.3 billion. 43, let me enunciate,
That's a lot of 40. That's a lot of
Yeah.
dollars.
fossil fuels. Only about, I think 13.2 is in renewable energy. So,
Cute.
yeah.
Good luck for the school.
That's cute.
And also, like, we literally, like, I think, like, people from research, like, went to, like, the treasurer office or, like, whatever it's called and, like, asked, like, hey, how much money is in fossil fuels? And they're like, we can't talk about that. Or, like, they, like, said they were insane for even thinking that they had $1 million in fossil fuels. When in reality, they have 43 million.
And also, like, the fact that they would not, like, be even hesitant to tell you that information is ridiculous. Because
Yeah.
if you're willing to, like, spill the tea on every single one of your state employees on how much money they make,
Yeah.
then you should be able to spill the tea on where you're putting your money. You know, like,
Yeah.
Like-
you're a state institution. You are paid for partially by taxes, so you have the obligation to tell us where that money goes.
Like, imagine, like, asking students and alumni for, like, donations and being like, well, we can't tell you where that money's going.
Right,
Like, excuse me? What the fuck, Randy?
right. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous.
So, yeah, if anyone's interested, we're protesting Student Giving Day. Climate Reality Project is.
I will not be donating to this school.
Yeah.
I'm already donating to this school. It's
Yeah.
called tuition.
And, like, students do so much, like, unpaid labor.
Yeah,
Like, we have, like, senior design, which is basically, like, that's, like, here's some students who need experience. Go do, like, this, like, probably, like, would, for, like, somebody, like, who's actually experienced, it'd be, like, $1,000. But we're, like, just do it for free. Like, we've spent, like, at least $1,000 on this. Like, whatever, the senior design. It's
Yeah.
not our own money, but still.
Yeah. And God knows every one of us here has sat there in a research lab pipetting for somebody.
Oh, fuck that.
For free.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, we're paying to pipette because we're paying tuition to sit there and pipette for you.
My summer experience in a lab was paid. That being said,
It was underpaid.
we were overworked and underpaid.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a part-time job. We worked like full-time.
Yeah.
And even
They had to cut us off.
our boss was like straight up, yeah, we work you like grad students. Like, it was a lot.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. I mean, I have a pretty cushy job now at the vet school where I only show up when I want to.
I like that.
And I really like it. But I had to do a lot of free hours to get there. And not everyone can afford that. Not everyone can afford spending their 10 extra hours a week sitting there doing stuff for free.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Privilege.
But what can you do? And I feel like I go into like a work environment now and I work really hard.
Yeah.
And I try to do really well because with no expectation that I'm going to get compensated for this or get anything from this.
Yeah.
Because we've been conditioned that you need experience. You need to impress people to get farther along in your career, that you don't deserve anything. Just getting started, even if that's like basic, like being compensated for your time because you're taught your time isn't worth anything.
Right.
So like that puts me in a weird position, like going forward with employers, because it's like I don't know how to say no, because what if I say no and then I get
nothing
punished for it?
Yeah.
So I don't know. The whole system's fucked.
100%. That leads into unpaid internships, which are completely immoral.
It's slavery, modern slavery.
Yeah.
And it's set up to benefit people that are privileged. And
Right, exactly.
fuck over people that are already fucked over by the system.
And people like to pretend that, like, if you work hard enough in this country, you are afforded the same opportunities as
Fuck
everyone
that.
everyone else. And that's the
Let's talk
biggest load of bullshit.
Lori Loughlin.
Oh my god.
I'm not getting into this, but there.
We should have done that.
Yeah, we
Next
should have done
week.
that next week. I need more time to...
Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm
put
not
words
really
together.
surprised.
No,
It's like
just-
whenever,
it didn't
whenever this
surprise
came
me in the
out, I'm
slightest.
like, yeah, they've been doing that. Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Like, rich people pay to get their kids into college. That's not a new phenomenon.
I was not shocked at all. Like, my mom got
I
her
was
PhD
surprised
at
at the
Stanford.
outrage of it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
My mom got her PhD at Stanford. Stanford, let's just start there, is a bougie-ass school.
Yeah.
Like, she's already at a bougie level. And the students there, called USC the University of Spoiled Children. Like, if people at Stanford call it that, then, like, that's another level.
Yeah.
Ridiculousness. Whatever, I got waitlisted at USC, and I'm glad I didn't go.
California UFC?
Yeah.
Applied
Did you end
there?
up
I didn't know
getting
you
in?
applied there.
What? Oh, I didn't even check.
Oh,
Damn.
flex.
Damn.
I accepted my spot at NC State, and I was like, fuck you. And I didn't even turn down my position at UNC because their website is so screwed up. I couldn't figure out how to tell them I wasn't
Their
going
website
there.
wasn't as user-friendly as ours.
Like, I couldn't figure out how to tell them I wasn't going to go, and they were like, why haven't you contacted us? And I would click the link.
like, I
Every
don't
time they
know.
emailed me to be like, I'm not going.
I love how
And it was way too complicated.
It was like I said no, and they were like, well, please fill out this extremely long survey
Yeah, I
telling us
didn't
why
do
you're
that.
not
I
attending.
didn't
No
do
other
it.
school I did
It's like literally.
did that.
Can I just like scroll down to the bottom
I was
where it's
like-
like others, like, you're
Fuck you.
assholes.
I was like,
Yeah.
better program at NC State for biotech. Also, got a better campus vibe.
Also-
at State.
Yeah.
Other kids are nicer.
The kids are nicer. We don't lie. Bye.
Bye.
Pre-scandal, but like whatever.
Yeah. Ridiculous. Ugh. College is a scam, but
It really is.
College is a
Unnecessary
scam. I knew it was a scam 4 years ago, but like I know it's even more of a scam now.
But see, the thing is, I couldn't get anywhere I would need to go without this fucking scam.
I just need the
Yep.
sheet of paper, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting here for 4 years learning things that I forget weeks later to get a piece of paper so that I can go learn actual things that I will actually need. So,
Like, to quote John Mulaney, like, what is college?
right.
Stop going.
Yeah. Basically, this whole segment on our podcast can be summed up by John Mulaney's.
If you're not going to make it affordable, we need to stop going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a damn good protest.
That's a talk for another day.
Yeah, making it affordable.
Because it's like, we all need college to advance in our careers.
Right.
Yeah.
But, like, what if you can't afford college? Like, you're just fucked.
You are fucked. Or you just go into massive amounts of debt.
You know what? I'd also like to make another point.
Yeah.
We need to stop pretending that college is right for everyone.
It's not. We need more trade school opportunities.
We need trade school opportunities because we need people for whenever the air conditioning breaks. We need people for when the plumbing's fucked up. Because do I, with my degree in microbiology, know how to fix a damn thing in my house? No, I do not.
Mm-mm.
Okay? And
I call my dad every time I have a car problem, plumbing problem.
Yeah.
Anything.
We need
I
to
make sure
those people are
academia is not
fairly...
for everyone. And I mean, they're necessary and completely... The problem is that things that are trade and not, like, necessarily academia, like, skewed, like, options are looked down upon as lesser than, or, like, that people who do them are stupid.
That's the thing.
Really, no.
We need to change it to, like, there's dignity in trade work, and also they need to be fairly compensated for their work, because that's still work, and it's hard work, and obviously it's skilled work, because you still need to go to school for it. It's just a different kind of school. But the thing is that we only value certain kinds of education and certain kinds of positions as a society.
You know who make a shit ton of money? Deep sea welders. If you can get into deep sea welding,
they make a lot of money.
I would say you should look into that.
Yeah.
People who need trade school.
100%.
Interested in making a shit ton of money.
Yeah. And also, fewer people... That also needs to be an option, because I get really scared when the stupidest people I know from high school end up joining the military. Because I only want our best and brightest defending the country. Can you blame me?
I'm like, I just feel bad that people view that as their only option.
Yeah.
It's like,
I feel like you should join the military
like,
if you're passionate, if that's what you're passionate about. Not it because, well, I got nothing else to do.
It's a means to an end.
Yeah.
Or they'll pay for my school, which is fucked up. If you have to go into the military to be able to afford a college education, that's saying something.
That being
about
said,
the system.
If you really, like, not really sure what you want to do with your life, and you can go into the military to travel and maybe learn a skill or something, like mechanics or something,
do it.
Both of my uncles are in the Air Force, and they learned a lot.
I have a lot of family that did the same thing.
It's even more concerning when the stupidest people from your hometown go into the police academy.
Oh my god.
You're like...
That's some shit.
I do not want you protecting and defending anyone.
It was funny because, like, I was going to, like, the biscuit place in town, and they had, like, the local paper, like, outside the door, like, in the glass container. Like, you pay for it with coins, and you open it up and get the paper out. And it was, like, largest drug bust. And I was looking at all the sheriffs, because, like, it's a small town, so, like, you know everybody. And I was looking around, and I was like, a guy who graduated with me, and he was, like, the middle school, like, he was that, like, perverted kid in middle school, you know?
Stop, I know the type.
You know? And I'm like, it was fine. He wasn't, like, creepy. It was, like, funny. Like, we were all friends with him. And we were like, oh, my God. It's like, I can't believe this guy is, like, a deputy now.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like... Why did you become a police officer? You know, did you really care about the community and the safety of individual citizens?
No, they just want a power complex.
Right. That's the concern.
That's scary.
Yeah.
That's the concern.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We've been going for an hour and 3 minutes.
Well, that's a good place to stop. We got some things to...
We had to table some things because I feel like I rambled on about March Madness.
We heard a lot about Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of important things that need to be said about. Yep.
But, so, like, subscribe, comment below.
Don't forget to ring the bell.
Put on your post notifications.
That's so stupid to me. Like, why do I need a bell for notifications literally every time I go in there, I'll hit my subscription row
some don't
and
pop
scroll
up there.
through.
Yeah, some don't pop up
there.
Then why the
the
fuck
point.
do you have a subscription thing?
I don't know. That's why they say hit the bell.
Yeah.
So it was a whole controversy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Algorithms, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So
Hit
subscribe,
the bell.
hit the bell.
Also, give it a thumbs up because it takes no time for you and it
helps us out a lot.
It helps us out a lot.
I literally have no idea what any of this means or how the stats work.
I watch so many beauty gurus on YouTube.
Helps
this is
out a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is gonna help us, but it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Also, like share this with your friends who also
God.
would be interested in listening to us. Like,
Yeah.
This one was
Bullshit.
less
Fan
spicy
mail?
than they sometimes
Yeah.
are, but that's
I don't
okay.
blame you if you maybe
It's
had
less
to come back to
spicy,
this one a couple times.
but, like, we've talked about We
some
still talk about
controversial
like
stuff.
spicy.
That's our
things,
flavor.
Yeah.
Controversial.
Controversial.
But yeah, and also if you're wondering, all of the like images on each video like that pop up while you're listening to our audio are personal Snapchats that we have sent in the group chat.
They're all of Sarah.
They're all of me right now, but I'm hoping to change that.
Yeah.
Because
My forehead.
Olivia is sometimes MIA.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes.
I don't look at my phone I just don't look at my phone but like every once in a while. Do you know what I mean? And so then I'll get to my phone.
She doesn't listen to
There
our
will
music
be
either.
there will be 20 like messages on both like Snapchat and message, and I just kind of like get the gist and then like go back to not looking at my phone, and then I come back and it repeats. And that's my life story.
It's fair.
So, our Argentinian and Colombian listeners, we love you. We hope you follow us over to YouTube, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.